Okay, let's go do the catching up with the relic. I'm not sure how many steps I already missed because I only was able to do like the Atma quest and the upgrade after that. But we'll see. Haven't been here in a long time. Alright, let's see. I need to at least upgrade my weapon before I do MSQ. I'll probably do MSQ over the weekend. Alright, let's go. Keeping the old ways alive. No, not any more old ways. What is this? Hello, adventurer. Perhaps you've heard, but the surveyor struck a vein of sort. Some new mystery or out in the field. According to Gerald, it might be crucial for enhancing the phantom weapons. Shouldn't get ahead of ourselves though. The surveyors will need time to unearth the amount we need. While they're off swinging pickaxes, I figured we ought to put our thinking caps on. Without a solid plan, the whole endeavor is liable to fizzle out like so much errant ether. Not that Geralt's been doing much more than moan about the lack of rum on the isle. Maybe airing your doubt about his capacity for feats so genius will bruise his pride and spur him to action. Oh god. Without any bleeding materials, there's not much even these God-given hands can do. Besides, my most pressing concern right now is crunching up another drop of rum or two without whining bilge rat damned. Oh my god, Geralt, we've been doing this for too long already. Losing faith in old Geralt, yeah. I furnish you with the finest weapons ever graced a battlefield, and you go doubting me? Listen, me hands might be idle, but me mind sure ain't. I've been thinking and drinking in equal measure. Are you sure, bro? Had quite the idea for the enhancement process, as a matter of fact. Ah, who am I kidding? It's nothing but a vague notion. And the closer I get to figuring it out, the further it seems to slip out of reach. It's like chasing a bleeding phantom. I mean, it's a fitting name. By the sounds of it, you've been doing a damn sight more drinking than thinking. Yada yada. Listen, I just need a nudge in the right direction, that's all. Ah, how about that odd little feller with the blunt knife? He could be worth a shot. What are they talking about? Darkhead does seem like it'd be well versed in all kinds of strange things. I'll go fetch him out of Tonberry. You seek inspiration for the next phase of your weapon enhancement process? It just so happens that Iroh's involvement in developing these phantom weapons chipped away at the seal of my knowledge. I recall a stone tablet in my possession that once belonged to a master artisan from the 5th Astral Era. In short, a veritable treasure trove of ancient crafting techniques. Perhaps it would prove beneficial to your endeavors. I could be the sole successor to all that knowledge. Think of all the feats of genius I'll achieve applying the long-lost methods of a bygone era. Hey, Please vague notions when you've got ancient wisdom to hand. That stoked your fire, dude. Of course it bloody well did. Rowena and her cronies might be lining their pockets with me rightful compensation. Oh no, do we need to do stones? Oh, fudge. But that tri-stamped harpy can't lay claim to me God's given talent. Can you tell us more about the techniques recorded on this tablet? The inscription concerns etheric infusion. It's a method for imbuing weapons with highly concentrated energy using vessels known as ether wells. As a conduit, wind, water, fire, and earth expect that the ether wells are required to complete the process. Is this like the light farming? I believe the surveyors recently unearthed 4 such vessels. A last report indicated they were quite devoid of residual energies. In that case, they must be saturated with ether anew. This is usually achieved by sequestering the orbs in a place of high etheric density for several years, but I happen to know of a more expedient approach. Expedient, scholar skill. The ether wells can be recharged in the heat of ceaseless battle. Simply carry them into the fray and they will absorb the ether infused during combat. A far quicker, albeit infinitely more grueling prospect. That sounds all too bleeding familiar, but what's a few more foul beasties to consummate adventurer, hey? Tell you what, I'll coat those ether wells with a solution to boost their absorption rate. That should help speed things up. How much are you boosting it? I would be more than happy to formulate the solution once the necessary ingredients are available. All I need is a liquid metal with decent etheric conductivity, some sort of binding agent, and a pure psychosensitive substance. Only trouble is we won't find any of that on this bastard rock. I recall hearing of such wares from a fellow associate of mine. If memory serves, runic glue should suffice as a binding agent. While expensive, I've seen it for sale in the markets of Tuliolol, so it shouldn't be difficult to procure. Next, I suggest seeking out a chunk of Utomu siderite. The metal deposits contained within persist in the liquid state even at low temperatures. Owing to their scarcity, samples tend to fetch a high price. How high are we talking about? That just leaves the psychosensitive substance. Dark matter'd be ideal, but the pure stuff's impossible to find. You're better off crafting a synthetic substitute or getting an artisan to do the job for you. I'll need 3 varieties all told. Either way, I'm sure you'll have no trouble acquiring what we need. Please present yourself to Geralt once you have all the 5 ingredients to hand. So, how do I get those? Do I have to like craft? Alright, in my journal. What journal are we talking about? I don't know what journal. Oh, here they have it in the list, but this is where we are. The markets of Tuliolol. marketplace. Dark matter. Okay, where do I get that? You say it's here in the markets, but where? Alright. Let's go look where to find it. Okay, apparently we need Gopu. I don't think my inventory can carry all of it. So it really is around the marketplace. Gopu. Dare. It's 300,000? What the fudge? Can I craft this? 300,000? What the fudge? Can you craft that? No. God dang it. You really want me to use my money? Oh my god, they also have a gemstone. Oh god, this sucks. Oh, there's more. I guess I'm gonna go farm for that. What's the next one? Okay, the other one is in Mamuk. Is it that one? Doko. Where do I get the bicolor one? rock tool. Oops, wrong one. Loco. If buying from a vendor, shit. I got lucky with this one. Oh, so yeah, we'll be doing fates, dark matter. Oh my god. Oh, these are the previous crafting mats. Shoot. I sold all of them before. Pretty sure I did sell all of them before. Shucks. See. Yeah. Although the love and chrome, no, it's a different time. Okay, how many do I need? Beta, alpha, oh god. I only need one, so... Oh my gosh. Alright, here goes. Why is it so many? I only need 4. I don't wanna buy extra though, but I guess I could buy extra for my other classes. I mean, I guess some of it I could buy with my tomes, but fine. I do have some extra slots from freeing up my retainers earlier. Ah, this one is expensive. What is it being crafted for? Oh, it's still used for the newest gear. Alright. Yeah, bye. Okay. Wait, is it a one-time quest? I didn't check. Okay, it is a one-time quest, so yeah, I'll be selling most of it after. Blacksmith. Wait. Wrong class. Do I need a quality? Okay, let's make a macro. Do I need food? Do I have food? Okay, I still do have runic steak, so probably could do that. Okay, it's not that hard. Um, I don't need quality, right? Okay, so yeah, it has to be has a quality. Beta. It's it's a 3-star. $12.7. It's 2 macros. Absolutely. And I would probably have to upgrade that when I guess I could replace this. Let's see. What? Oh my god. Ugh. Oh wait, I forgot to add the durability. Fudge me. Okay, hopefully this works. Let's do beta gamma. I guess this one can sell. Octahedrite. Yep. I did all in bulk. Surely. Oh man. I still have to redeem some of the armors. Okay, smithing. I guess you could just use the same one. Really? Alright. Let me go sell these. Oh, actually, how much do these sell? Not too shabby. Why is this one like that? Actually, people do buy this? Wow. Okay. Maybe we'll do that. This one, I don't know. I could probably make them. Probably sell it in smaller quantities. In case. Let's go back. Yeah, this is definitely giving me ARR relic weapon PTSD. Look at all the lala. Oh, wait, I forgot. Why am I here? She's here. Alright, Geralt. I have what you need. That solution won't conjure itself out of thin air. Bring me the ingredients we need. One of each will be plenty. I got everything, bro. Chill. Nicely done. Allow me a moment to prepare the ingredients. Collecting those ingredients might have been a right pain in the arse, but that effort will pay dividends when you're out there slaying beasties by the packful. Oh wait, I could actually buy this. I forgot I could buy just everything with that crystals. Synthesis complete. Now to glaze the ether rolls. This is like anima weapon with the glazing. With this coating applied, the vessels will absorb ether generated in battle at an increased rate. Right, that's the easy part out of the way. That's the easy part. Not to get the bleeding things filled. No, light farming. I took a look at the Feller's tablet, and so far as I can tell, we're on the right track to achieving etheric infusion. Just need those bleeding vessels filled with ether. So those balls, ether everywhere. So is it like what Eureka kind of gathering elements? Appreciate all your help gathering the ingredients. With that out of the way, we're ready to start filling those ether wells. I've been inspecting the tablet the archive handed over, and it says IP pure ether gets concentrated during battle. Dear Korn will be able to get the ether wells filled while she's out roaming the isle. My gut tells me the local ambient ether is too unstable. We'll have to try our luck elsewhere. Okay. In fact, you'd be better off casting your net far and wide. Don't confine yourself to scrapping in any one location. No fiend in the realm shall know peace. If I can have my peace, no one can. What a menace like you prowling about, have they ever? And Road, no doubt you'll have the ether stored up in no time. I mean, I'm the imperial nuisance. Right, you'd best take the ether wells. I took the liberty of slotting them into a makeshift contraption for your convenience, an ether ray array, if you will. Once you get stuck in, just take a gander at each of the vessels to see how much ether is stored in them. Yeah, this is light farming. Where you could view how much you have already. Okay, roulette. Well, do I need to be in a certain class? I guess not. I don't have. It didn't ask what weapon I'm upgrading, so. Alright. I guess we just do it. Still don't have expert. Oh. What do we buy from this? Oh, this. Oh yeah. So I have 9 extra. Alright. While we're waiting, might as well. That's cool. Bumper towel. Anyway, I should have brought sage.
Will you cry out in pleasure or pain?
Feast your eyes on the lovely and lethal Fatal! Will the challenger fall prey to the cruel mistress?
Oh well, that's good.
This is my show. I will hear you scream.
A wicked weapon. Fatal poised to execute a fatality.
You have become a stain on this.
Challenger has nowhere left to run! That must have hurt. Hang in there!
This is just the beginning. My faithful minions, give me your ether!
It's begun! She's draining the audience of their ether.
All of you will feed me.
Fatal to unleash the ether! The challenger's in her realm now.
You are a stubborn one, but it is not too late to beg for mercy.
This spectacle of slaughter resumes. How will the challenger again?
I still got hit. Are you kidding me?
It's a veritable rain of death!
Never know. More. I need more ether.
She's draining the crowd's ether again! I hope our dear spectators are feeling alright.
In pain lies pleasure.
She's unleashed even more ether! How will this end? Looks like someone is holding back. It's all over.
Means you could roll for armor.
Until next time.
I didn't get anything. That is so annoying. That sucks. Alright, let's see how much did we get from that? 800. Bro. Insta queue, what is this? Okay, I guess that would take a while. Oh my god, I forgot if they mentioned like every what this frontline count. This is a no. Oh man, just when I decide to use a sage.
Let the rebels begin! The seas part, for we alone. The seas part, for we alone. Our hearts sing in the chaos.
Wild and pure and forever free.
Wild and pure and forever free.
Resilient souls, isolation.
Resilient souls, I salute you. Earth and stone at our beck and call. The seas part, for we alone. Such ferocity. What a memorable dance indeed.
Mag up. Alright, how much did that give us? 700. So is it just random? Ooh, what is that? Shattered glass. That is new. We'll do that after unlocking everything first. I'm grateful for your dedication to running to and fro on the initiative's behalf, Febru. You've gotten an eyeful of Terran in only the metaphorical sense, I hope. I actually haven't explored it. I've yet to be impaled. When I'm working home, the shards piercing my tender flesh. So that's what's special here. That's good. Very well. Well done. Much appreciated. Perhaps do see a Kurgan though. I must say, the sheen of this land borders on the blinding. Had I known, I might have asked Driving Way for one of their manifold pairs of sunglasses. Welcome back, Naming Way. From what I've read of the reports in my exit tablet, you've certainly wasted no time crafting nomenclature for Phino. I confess it has been a spectacular change to name an entire star from top to bottom and maintain a unifying theme besides. But at last my work is done. Don't go putting your feet up just yet, my friend. This is only our first destination. Yes, of course. Be rest assured, I shan't let my dictionaries gather dust. You know, Ru, I did so enjoy our tour of Sinus Ardorum. Might you join me on another edifying jaunt? Sure, since I haven't really explored this. Dallas, you're keen to hear what Naming Way's cooked up. Hop to it then. I'll be here when you return. Did we get to write this? Naming Way's terribly proud of all that he's accomplished here. Him, won't you? Let's begin the tour here at camp and work our way out of the grotto. You know, I just remembered they were trying to get rid of the dailies, right? So I wonder what would happen with a relic grind. Oh, look at that! Black ones. Finer glass. That is no ordinary stained glass, but finer glass, crafted from lustrous materials unique to this star. Not only is it aesthetically pleasing, it can endure short showers without suffering a single scratch, all while converting light into energy. Incredible, is it not? Fina's natural resources have proven tremendously valuable for their versatility. Where's the other one? Lamp melt. Our scholars theorize that long ago a vein of hot molten glass carved out this cavern before driven back by geothermal fluctuations. As the main floor receded, it left behind deposits of molten silicates which hardened into the twist shape you see before you. For its resemblance to the glass produced by lamp workers, the substance shall henceforth be known as lamp melt marble. We've no shortage of outcroppings here if you ever wish to take a closer look. We were truly fortunate to find such an expansive formation to shelter us from Fina's harsh climate. Curious, isn't it, that something as delicate as glass could become both deadly threat and stalwart shield? This place puts me in mind of a gaffer's work, a vessel bespeaking both beauty and strength. That's why I call it the glass-blown grotto you see. And within the primordial flame around which we gather to sculpt our own marvels, however fragile the works of man and elaborate might be, a glass blower's beacon. But this is far from the only spectacle of fine it has to offer. Let's venture westward to the most ponderous of streams. Can we use that? Oh, this is the Cosmo board. Yippee! I'm really furry. That is nice. I like that. Alright, where are we? We are far. So with a lime float. Oh god, that sounds nice. This translucent blue stream is a soda lime float flowing ever so slowly southward through Millefleur. Despite the appetizing name, however, I can't recommend drinking from it. In terms of chemical composition, the water is itself essentially glass. Similarly, should you try to consume its fish, you shall find yourself with naught but a plate of glass pescator. These impostors, impescators, if you will, are in fact silicate globules animated by the dense ether flowing beneath. As a matter of fact, we have yet to discover any true animals on this star, only golems and other arcane entities. The impescators themselves are difficult to categorize with confidence. Are they spirits, elementals? Their very existence is a reminder of the vastness of nature and the infinity of our own understanding. And those who were merely the easy names, next I say we heat things up southward ho. Lally ho. Should we go here or go around? Okay, let me try this. Yeah. Soda lime float. I want soda now. Oh, might as well etherite. So, can I use this? No. How do I get there? And this is the end of the line, I guess. Oh wait, never mind. Can we still use it? Oh yeah, we can. Lava lake. Wow. What is that? Spaceship? That's a tune. Might as well, since we're here. Can all of these be mounts? Yeah. Behold the onyx ridge rising high above the fluorescent expanse, fusing wave vent. The heat in this area is sufficient to melt glass as the abundance of silicate magma attests, hence the name. Temperatures fluctuate in the crater, and it is perfectly common for liquid magma to emerge from an apparently cooled crust. Do you watch where you step? I should hate to see you lose your favorite boots, or your favorite feet for that matter. Jokes aside, I do hope you're enjoying the tours thus far, Boo. Our next stop offers the most spectacular scenery of all. I guess we could just use the ether. What do those do? Are they steaming it? Iridized rice. Okay, that's actually nice. Onward to my favorite place and find out the iridized rice. Oh. Come, come, there is shining, shimmering splendor to behold. Alright, Aladdin. The view is magnificent, you must concede, and replete with features ripe for the naming besides. Naturally, I have given great thought to the term for each and every site before you. You needn't hesitate to ask. Just as we have yet to discover creatures here that fall within our common definitions, so defined as flora seem, to our eyes, exist just outside our understanding of what constitutes plant life. The distempered oak is one such species. Its explosive spikes still convert sunlight into energy, albeit through processes we have not yet begun to fathom. We know still less about how said spikes form. Is there some significance to their being both branch and leaf? We must assume there is some connection to the tree's uniquely harrowing environment. I see you're appreciating the flowers of the marine. Is it not lovely how the delicate petals almost resemble lace? At glance, one would surely think them handcrafted, but I assure you each bloom has pollen and seeds like any other species. How then do they reproduce without the assistance of animals? We can only assume the poor deers are entirely dependent upon strong gusts of wind. Tree with purple canopy. No, it's a lovely mushroom. Rather resembles a fungus from Wedding Bay's bower, doesn't it? But it is, in fact, a tree after a fashion. It would perhaps be a cousin of the acacia, were it not made of a glass plate atop glass cane. Thus I have termed it the display Echinacea. Our naturalists believe these unique shape may have evolved as a means to protect the soft, malleable bark from shard showers, but research is still ongoing. Isn't it breathtaking how the staircase of color descends from here? It is precisely that rainbow from which the erudite tries to derive its title. Can we have this as a flooring? Our scholars estimate that this region was once home to a string of small ponds, each filled with liquid glass. As temperatures fell, they gradually solidified. Incidentally, the different colors would seem to indicate variations in the sediment between individual ponds. Plus, you leopards do so love our rainbows. Has the faceted grass caught your eye? On theories, it's unheard of for naturally occurring crystals to take identical shapes, but these plants defy conventional wisdom. Our Chilean scholars posit that it's an effect of the star's unique ethereal properties. The topic has sparked a lively debate within the fields of botany and etherology. Have you taken all the sights you've route? If not, you're more than welcome to linger a little longer. Guess we're done here. And I'm delighted that it has. Why your keen eyes are lit upon all of my newly designated darlings. You know, bro, I expected the Sea of Stars to have no shortage of novelties, but I never dreamed of our first destination would be so very unlike Atheris. Here in Fina, something so mundane as that has the power to surprise us, each new discovery more intriguing than the last. My mind fills with questions. Whence came the strange shapes, the colors, the sounds? Why these and none other? Glimpses of a design so grand I will never see the whole of it, even with a lifespan as lengthy as mine own. But someday, somehow, someone will know the shape of it. They'll follow in our footsteps, cradling the fragile things we leave behind. The more I spend on Fina, the more I feel that this is the path Heidelin wished for her children to walk. In the end, you and I may take but one step, but the journey doesn't belong to us alone. Yeah, but perhaps we should chart a course back to Searching Way before aught else. We have kept him waiting long enough. He's quick. Wow, it's nice. Another splendid tour in the books. You simply must recount it in detail for Searching Way post-haste. Welcome back, you two. Do you have a long and riveting discussion about finest geography? Oh, it was positively scintillating. Together we ruminated on the many glass-based discoveries the team has made thus far. Glad to hear it, yet I dare say our tour isn't complete without a visit to our crowning achievement. Our crowning achievement? Does that mean... Indeed it does, presenting the finest telescope. What's a telescope? It's even grander than the observatorium in Curtis. Using this telescope, we've already sighted several more stars possessed of ether in abundance. Stars I can show you right now. Oh gosh! Would be nice if they would pick up these and add more. Even in other expansions. Let me just press a few buttons here. You know, kind of like the submarines. Oh yeah, I do hope they do upgrade the airships too. Stunning, nay, stupendous. Each glimmer you see here contains myriad possibilities, and we're going to explore them to the last. Fina is breathtaking enough. I can scarcely imagine what else is out there waiting for us. We won't know without further analysis, but if there's a celestial current strong enough, you may yet find new life, new civilizations. Granted, I've heard the stories of Medion's journey and the many stars she watched fall to despair. Aww. Yes, I myself learned of it not long after we were first brought into initiative, a most lamentable tale. You were there at the edge of existence, were you not? Pray tell, what precisely did you see? Void. Memories of the long dead, ruin and despair. Series of bizarre life forms patronizing a cafe, also soup. No, yes, the soup. Yes, it's the soup. Yeah, it's my soup buddy. Okay, oh my god, my intrusive thoughts. Oh yes, Jamie told me of the last strikes and its unusual patrons in Elysian where past and potential take form. Well, regardless of what others have seen, I still wish to make the journey, to grieve what was lost and find my own meaning in it. Elysian. You know what, I just realized it's what Aegis Elysiae. And do we not owe it to our fellow life forms to hold on to hope to the last? What if they are out there? Suffice it to say, our research team is already debating the merits of correspondence versus non-interference. Searching for sparks of hope amid the darkness of despair. How poetic! You bet it is, so we're going to use a telescope to comb every elm of the horizon in search of our next galactic foothold. The ideal candidate will be cocooned in celestial currents and hospitable to more than just plantish things. But luck, that's where we'll find what we're searching for. What are we even searching for? I'll be in touch once we've settled on the coordinates. Until then, there's work to be done. Alright. To the next planet. Complete 50 stellar missions. No. Additional quest. Well, we'll do that later. Everyone, I'm so excited to have you. Caught you. I recognize a geek gleam in your eye searching way. Is it time? Got it in one. As you know, we've been using the telescope to scan for our next destination. And that star shall be... RG4-6. No, not again. These insipid provisional titles are an affront to my very being. Then you need only heed the call of the initiative, my friend. What awaits are not only resources in abundance, but an entire civilization. The remains of one, at least. An advanced party is securing a safe location for our newest space as we speak. So what do you say to another leap into the great unnamed? In search of fitting appellations not only for the star, but the cultural legacies upon it. This grand undertaking is getting grander by the day. It has grown far beyond what we Loporrits could hope to achieve alone. Your skills and experience in Rune will doubtless prove indispensable in our quest for understanding. Come along and we'll delve into the mysteries of this new star together. To the Galactic Way then. I'll have the good captain show us aboard. I wonder what's the additional quest. I shall never forget the moment I first laid eyes upon Fina. Imagine what this next star must have in store. I always look forward to naming when working his word magic. Always a pleasure to see you, Rue. Wink! Here for another ride? Why is he trying to flirt with me? The engine's all warmed up for you, and if you'd care to follow me, then I'll make it so. Hold on tight. To RG 4-6. All passengers ready and willing. We've recorded some unusual gravity readings at the destination, so I suggest you prepare for a rocky landing. Routing engine output to anti-gravity thrusters ignition. Lift off. Aligning with stellar current, coordinates set for RG 4-6 Galactic Way, engage. That's so bright. Flashbang. Cosmo Hopper is engaged. Another smooth ride, if I do say so myself. Thus far, at any rate. Will you look at that? It's Mars. It's like a desert. Oh. What is that? All of that bedrock jettisoned into the atmosphere. It's as if the star was torn apart. Yet the endurers are repairing the scars of its suffering. Oasis. That's a big base. Oh, Oasis, your very face like unto a wound that cannot heal. Never before has my heart ached so ardently when devising a name. These ruins are the largest we've recorded in Oasis so far. Is that what we're calling it then? Delise, are you acquainted with my friend here? Richelieu, I presume Tekken has spoken of you. We've known each other for years, you see. I'm Delise, an editor of the Bibliotheca Historica at Numenon. I specialize in the comparative study of civilizations. Given that archaeological sites proliferate the stars, I thought to offer the initiative my expertise. And we are ever so grateful to have her at the helm of our research efforts. I look forward to working closely with you and the other fine adventurers here. currently in the midst of evaluating what we've discovered. While we've found no intelligent life lingering amidst the ruins, there are flora, fauna, and minerals in abundance. The density of the ether across the star and its instability are also noteworthy. These ethereal conditions have resulted in gravitational anomalies such as the one you see above. It hangs like a moon, the intensity of its pole waxing and waning irregularly to approach is reckless at best. Waxing strongly enough to pull a loporate screaming into the sky? Definitely, I'd say. You'll be reassured here that the studium specialists have augmented the rainbow crystal with gravitational magics to counterbalance the environmental effects at play. Said effects are not truly negated, however, only mitigated. Be mindful of the objects around you as they may float or fall unexpectedly. Yet in spite of it all, civilization once flourished here. The structures we've found are proof of that. Structures with little architectural variation, nor odd suggesting they were constructed over a span greater than a generation. I am inclined to see them as part of an outpost, not unlike our own. I believe I catch your meaning. Could it be that their architects came from another star just as we have? The evidence suggests as much, and sheer scale indicates it was more than a mere base of operations for exploration. The question we must ask then is why build a colony here? For what purpose did these visitors come and whence? Not to mention the looming issue of why they are here no longer. The more we learn, the more mysteries abound. Just think of it, what started as my humble curiosity has led us all the way here to the discovery of an unknown civilization. Who were these people and what tragedy befell them? These burning questions deserve answers. But to find them, the initiative must leave no stone unturned. Do what you can to lend a paw here on Oasis, and I will keep you apprised of any major developments. Likewise, I shall be in touch, be it via Exo Talbot or another intermediary. Time to roll up the proverbial sleeves. Any stone you turn, I shall name. Our bases are getting bigger and bigger. Anyways, it's a player. The Rising Way. It's the lover taking picture. Can I wait? I don't need to attune, right? So everyone is here now. Cosmic Fortunes, I don't have that. Oh, there's a summoning bell. Hello. Alright. Cosmic Armored Weapon. What is the token booklet for? I can exchange. What's this? Oh. There's dice. Star Admiral. Oh wow. Hello? Okay, that is actually low-key nice. Wait, this is is it this char? I just realized. Kinda looks like him. Rapid Fab. Ooh. Alert Red Warp. What is this? Framer kits. Okay, so every one of the prices is here. I should look what they look like. They're NPCs. Artifact search. Cosmic Cruiser. Oh, this is the upgrade. Okay, might as well do the quest. So we're ready. If you've explored voices to your liking then, or perhaps more, or with the spontaneous gravity shifts. I've been up and down all over the place. Alas, I've been holding fast to my work tools lest they float away. You've contributed a great deal. Dude, I just got here maybe a few minutes ago. Both to terra firma and the expedition front, and I can't be more grateful. We've accomplished so much together. Hello again, my friends. I am pleased to report that appellations have been assigned to most everything, and with nary a gravitational mishap besides. Fantastic work as always, Nameway. With each new star, your nuanced nomenclature becomes ever more essential to the initiative. I truly had my work cut out for me this time. Ruin after nameless ruin, and all built by a nameless culture. Naturally, this necessitated a novel approach. Come to think of it, your nomenclature takes on a distinctive theme in each place we go. That must be terribly troublesome to accomplish. How sweet of you to notice. It is my fondest hope that everyone in the initiative comes to appreciate each star's unique characteristics, so I try to do my part to highlight them. How about you, Rue? Might you be interested to learn how I've chosen to characterize our dear despoiled oasis? Knowing Nameway, he's been toiling in anticipation of this very opportunity. Go on then, but try not to get too caught up. Nameway does still love to cart you around like one of his many dictionaries. If you're ready to begin today's terrific tour, we will begin with terra firma. Mechops. Do you recall the lamp marble we utilized in Fina? This new stone is in a similar vein, hey, but it was developed by our team expressly for terra firma. It began with a question: why does much of the skyborne rock merely float in place? There had to be a natural counterbalance of place, and so we started digging. The ore we found below can be used to shield against forces both gravitational and magnetic, so we ground it down to make the marble you see in the panels just there. We believe that many voyagers once made their homes here. Quite literally, as each domicile appears to have been carved out of a single native boulder by arcane means. Thus I call them rock hollow homes. Though they lie empty now, they still have much to tell us of their inhabitants, who may have been no taller than the people of Etherius. And what are people doing that? Probably not. There's only like one other person here. Our base of operations is nestled within the Megalithopolis, a once great city of stone. Given that family dwellings are clustered here as well as the largest ruins we've found, it must have been a vibrant, bustling community. Granted, it had different identity then, even more different countenance back before the anomalies tore it asunder. And how am I to describe a place I never knew? The moment searching way told us of this star, I fear that any name I could give it would always be inferior to its true one. That was arrogant. Of course I could never replace the name it once had, and who would ask me to? Aetheris isn't gone, no matter how time has changed the face of it. Yet many of you have never known any home but Heidelin. Neither truth makes the other less true. Voices can mean something now. It doesn't need to do more than that. And if one day come to know the star's other name, well, it can have both. That has to be better than being labeled RG4-6 at the very least. Definitely. Now let's embark on a journey of appreciation for all that this star has to offer. I should attune. Oh my god, this one is long. Where is it taking me? Oh, it didn't take me there. Oh well. Very well. I guess I'll do it later. I like the trees. Two towering stone projections reaching toward the firmament, almost as if to taunt nature itself. See how the shielding wall to the west is positioned directly between the Megalithopolis and the anomaly. We believe this has kept the region's ruins comparatively undamaged, hence the name. And now you know that we ourselves are protected by more than just the rainbow crystal's power. As for what lies beyond this falsifying wall to the east, nothing but wasteland. For that reason I did see fit to give it the name of a pretender. Next we shall pay a visit to what may well be the most captivating place on Oasis. I do hope you're excited for... Yep. Where is that? It's down. Can we ride this? Floating rocks. Vantage point. I call this mountain the unmoored anchor, though the resemblance is more metaphorical than physical. With a bit of help from more gravitational generators, it connects the stones of Shade Fleet to more solid ground, despite being quite adrift itself. Speaking of the sea, to the south sprawls the magnetic horizon. I assure you that that name is more than mere poetic license. Only by grace of the water's own magnetic properties do we find the sky less full of sea than it is of stone. Can you imagine what would happen if a living leopard were to fall in? On second thought, I shan't speculate. Now let's cross over the Shade Fleet and get a closer look at this star's most fearsome feature. Is it that sphere? Ooh. What is this? It is huge. Try the car. Oh my god, the poor regalia. This view is what I shall always remember of Oasis. Did you catch a sight of terra firma growing smaller as we made our way up? It struck me that at this altitude sufficiently stiff breeze is as much of a danger as any anomaly. But put that from your mind for now. Tell me what else catches your eye. See how those blooms share their splendors with the sun? That is why I call them soul berelia. Their lofty positions cause their leaves to grow larger than is typical, so that they now resemble petals in their own right. Though Shade Fleet soil has few nutrients and limited capacities to retain water, these hardy plants have only become bigger and brighter as you admire their spirit. Twisted tree. Can we have this as housing? Behold, the crooked cedar wrapped by gravity around down to the roots. Evidently, the anomalies fluctuate faintly, hence some branches are forced to grow toward the nearest sphere, while others are free to seek the sun. A few saplings will be exported to Ethereus to observe their growth under normal conditions. I expect they'll go straight up. These land masses were once part of the lithosphere, but Oasis's own gravity hasn't the strength to contend with the anomaly's effects on them. Perhaps they would have been more easily tempted downward were they not riddled with striations of indigo, which has proven to be less dense than the surrounding stone. Or perhaps not. These details are better left to the mathematically inclined. In any case, similar ore is found all over Oasis untouched. At that, the Voyagers seem to have had no use for it despite its beauty. Tentacle. That puffed up plant is a kiting pulp, named both for its resemblance to the noble octopus and its ability to remain gently aloft. It floats in space, impervious to the whims of the gravity sphere, seemingly unaided by roots or vines. They call it the botanical marvel. Yeah, there must be some unseen connection to the soul, a force still greater than etheric corruption. Through scientific study, we intend to find out. I thought they were like petrified plants. Recall you the pescators and flora of Fina? Oh my god. These pseudo-stones, as I call them, are arguably of the same nature. Their idle midair posture rather calls to mind an earth sprite prior to its awakening. This star has yet to give rise to its own intelligent life, but mayhap one day it will spark from the faint power contained in these stones. Have you spotted the yellow-green sparkle? That is Oasis jasper. Like crystal, it has proven highly sensitive to etheric stimuli. In fact, I hear it was specially utilized in the restoration of Desert Burrow. The euhedron of terra firma is made of this jasper as well. The voyagers unearthed some truly spectacular specimens. Is it not strange that we ourselves have only found it here in Shadefleet, where all other veins depleted, or has it something to do with the anomaly nearby? The menacing orb you see before you is but one of the many gravitational anomalies that afflict Oasis. We know not how they came to be, but that the star's ether is in some way corrupted, and not in the currents mayhap. But some have proposed using gravitational magic to resolve the imbalance, but the inner finer points of this plan have yet to materialize. Well, have you made enough delightful discoveries about our dear Oasis, or do you need more time? I've had my fullest fill of delightful. I am glad. For my part, I have dearly enjoyed this academic tour. Navigating the star's treacherous terrain has given me much to think about, too. As before, my mind is drawn to the past. Just as the people of Hydlane came to know the meaning of the theories, I should like to one day see Oasis as our predecessors knew her. How I wish the Voyagers were still here, and that I may tell us not only their chosen nomenclature, but how it felt upon their tongues and in their hearts. I see now that the opportunities missed wandering Aetherius is those 100 years. All the time I worked from the shadows, speaking to but a scant few tenuous acquaintances. I was convinced that my means of study was superlative. How much more I could have learned had I thought to know you through your own words. But the time of solitary struggle is long past, so are the final days owing to you and yours. Far more important is what I can achieve now. I joined this initiative in pursuit of a new dream, and I intend to see it through. Each and every discovery shall receive my very best, whether I am giving it its first name or its 100th. That's all I need to be able to look upon my contributions with pride. Oh, but I'm rambling, aren't I? And you kept searching my waiting once again. I'm sure it's fine. The Arising Way. What a journey that was, as searching by himself will doubtless agree, romantic that he is. The touring duo returns. Did Naming Way get a chance to recount his naming escapades here in Oasis? Indeed, together we scoured the land for all of its most tragically beautiful vistas. Excellent. While you were away, I received reports that significant progress has been made in restoring the euhedron. The euhedron, pray tell, what have they discovered? Good question. Elise is on site as we speak. What say we go and find out? Your timing is impeccable, for the data transfer from Desert Burrow has just concluded. If all goes to plan, we'll gain control of this thing any moment. What is the meaning of this swirly sparkly? Oops. My phone. Swirly sparky spectacle. Is it some sort of record the voyagers left behind? strange. This pattern of lights resemble the layout of star system RG4. What is that? In which case, a curved line would suggest a trajectory. Could this be a navigational chart, one designed for using each star's orbital plane as a means of acceleration? We have evidence enough of the Voyager's prowess with gravitational magics to place it firmly within the realm of probability, which could mean the Voyagers left the star of their own volition. Perhaps, but by the look of these coordinates, their starship must have departed at high velocity. They were in a hurry. And to achieve this flight path with gravitational magics would necessitate a spell of considerable scale for even the smallest vessel. Were they to repeat that process to facilitate regular travel, gravity of the very star would suffer for it, would it not? A stronger theory that the research team has managed to come up with. I'll see how I can recruit for further analysis of this data. The final observation team ought to hear of this too, to be able to work out precisely where the Voyagers were headed. Then we're going after them. You bet your carrots we're going after them. If we can make contact with their descendants, it will be the initiative's greatest help yet. For that reason, I'll have the whole crew pivot to data analysis. As soon as we have our next coordinates, you'll be the first to know. Because when the time comes, I want you both on board with me. Ooh. Lol, let's slip. Alright. The team is hard at work analyzing every last bit of the Euhedron's navigational chart. Since we've got the destination, we'll summon you straight to the Galactic Way. Megops. I don't think anyone is here. Okay, at least we are updated with cosmic exploration now, so I don't have the points, unfortunately. So how do you even get this cosmic armored weapon? I want the Cosmo Board. There's just so many currencies you have right now. Okay, there is. I don't have Oasis credit. Okay, let's see. Stellar missions. Average eye level 690. Okay, so oh, it's probably the next area that might need the latest gears. But oh well, I guess it's gonna be it for catching up tonight. So I guess we'll be doing dailies regularly until we finish that. I didn't check if that would be a one-time farming only, or we'll be doing that for every weapon. So it's like 2 weeks to upgrade from what the website says. Yeah, bye. I guess I won't be able to do the extreme soon unless I buy a crafted gear, I guess. Anyway, catch y'all next time. Bye.